Good morning, YouTube friends. How you guys doing? It is a beautiful day here in Illinois today, and today is a big day for me because we're going to try to tow both the motorcycle and the car in this video. I'm getting things ready over here. I don't know if this has ever been attempted before. Okay. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I'll be uploading this video with some Nomad internet. There's a link below in the video description if you need some mobile unlimited internet. So here's the plan. And believe me, I already know I'm doing everything wrong, blah, blah, blah. Don't ever do what I'm doing, you know, that kind of thing. So I brought the car up, and I want to mention that the Blue Ox arms, they're in their compressed state right now. So they come out about 12 or 14 inches more. That's where they're supposed to be, you know, locked into place. But you can come up and get within 6 inches, and that way you can still, I'll show you, still pull these out and get them to where I got to get them, which is I really love about this system. You don't have to get it perfect, you just got to get close. You know, I wasn't even lined up straight, but once we do that, the car is not even going to be this close. It's going to be even farther back from this. And what I was talking about is when we start turning, how close are we going to get to this right here? That was one of my concerns. Luckily for me, once we get on the road, I'm going to do some tests, just kind of take it easy, go over to Sean's shop, and I'll be watching on the camera up there. We'll kind of see how things are working, and I'll do a couple tests in a controlled environment once I get out of my neighborhood here. That's the plan, just to make sure everything's good. But let me hook this up, and we'll see what it looks like. All right, got our lights flashing there. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all connected and hooked up 100%. Let me stand back so you can get a view of that. Again, and I put the car in reverse, so I already locked both of these arms into place. They cannot go any farther back. They cannot compress any more up. So this whole arm is going to rotate as I make left and right hand turns. And if we stand right here, you can see that it is basically impossible for the car to ever hit any part of the motorcycle carrier. The car's here. It's going to swivel out like this. See what I mean? Because these arms can't move, we should be okay. But I don't trust that theory. Even though I've checked and double checked this, I'm still gonna take it super easy on this short little trip, okay? So let's go test this out. We'll get to a controlled area and I will make a turn and I'll show you, all right? Or we'll find out together, I guess. Just peeking at the rear view camera here as I'm driving. So far, so good. No problems at all. I have made several turns and I can see the front fender of the car, not even close. So we have plenty of clearance back there. Let me get parked in a parking lot and I'll show you a little more. Yeah, so by the way, I've kind of just made it a habit every time I come by this Flying J to dump my tanks here. I could do it at the house, I just don't have a really good system there. I have to use that Rhino portable and then carry it across the wet grass over to my septic input right there. And it's not an easy, fun task right now. Maybe later I can build some sort of a ramp, or I don't know, just pulling it across the yard sucks, and I've tried putting a big hose with a macerator there. That didn't work to get it, so it's just easier sometimes just to do it here where I can just hook up, pull a valve. Even though I gotta pay a few bucks, what is it, $5 to dump, it's worth the convenience fee. For me at least. And remember, you know, I don't stay at base camp. I don't live at base camp. Base camp is just a storage unit that I go visit from time to time. So let me do this, then I'll fill up with gas, then we'll go to a big open parking lot nearby. Okay, we've got a nice big, mostly empty lot here in Wood River. So since I already know that this system is not pinching, I mean, I made a hard left turn out of the Flying J. And the front of the car swooped way over here, and on the camera view, it looks like the tire is blocking part of the bumper, but obviously the tire's way up here. The car was like way down here as I was turning. So what I'll do is I'll go get my new GoPro 9. Yes, I replaced my GoPro 9 and I'll attach it somewhere. We'll drive around, and I'm not gonna comment live, but I'll look at this in post-production and I'll talk you through what we're all kind of seeing. And maybe I'll get a couple different shots, but we'll see how this all works. Also want to mention the Blue Ox system. I'm not up on the levelers right now. You can see it's perfectly straight, but it's also more prone to bottom out, and that's just something I'm considering, you know. So I don't know, I might still reverse that dual hitch right there. I might swap it up, and that'll raise the motorcycle up to here, and the car will still be underneath it. That'll allow me to have a little more clearance. Let's go drive around. So I just put the GoPro here on top of the motorcycle as I'm making a right-hand turn, and we're looking down at this hook strap that holds the motorcycle. I'll put an arrow there so you can see what I'm talking about. What you can't tell is that it's also about 6 inches higher than the Blue Ox. Yeah, so obviously the corner of the car didn't pinch. We got plenty of room there as the Blue Ox continues to just kind of swivel underneath the motorcycle mount. That's Sean doing a burnout on the street out there. Now we're making a left-hand turn. I guess you can't see much from over here, but same exact thing. Where that strap kind of plugs in, you can see where it's at near the bumper. It's nowhere near. This is actually a better view as I make a left-hand turn. Again, looking at that cable that holds the strap down for the motorcycle, 6 to 8 inches above the Blue Ox. We're not pinching at the end where the wheel of the motorcycle is as we make this turn and we continue to turn. I think I actually make a really hard left here next. Yeah, so that was like a normal left-hand turn. This next one here, I'm really going to crank it to the left here. So I'm making a hard left turn. You can't actually even see how close it isn't, but we're not hitting anywhere. So I'm pretty comfortable that this system is going to work. You just don't want to bump up and down too much, but it works. Cool. All right, got parked over here at Modified Auto, which is looking more like an RV park lately. Jason and Candace from Camping with the Kellys, and my mechanic Robert. He's didn't bring the bus this time. He got a little truck camper to put on his dually diesel. No, it's a single wheel diesel, but still, yeah. So he's got that. I think he's gonna be doing some stuff, getting some stuff done, and well, I want to talk to him about getting this exhaust leak fixed again. But we're gonna talk about this because I think I made a mistake. Kyle and TJ are getting ready to go on a ride. Ooh, sun just came out, and I hear Betty White. Yeah, you definitely hear Betty White. What's going on? Sound good. Not sure if I mentioned it's the next day. Yeah, it's the next day. So on the motorcycle, those of you who've been with me for a while, you may remember that in Vegas last year, somebody cut off one of my saddlebags off Roxy the Rebel. Cut it off, made off with my GoPro 9 and a heart and my chest mount and everything. So as you can see, I put new saddlebags on her. Same company. These are made by Viking Bags. I really like them. A little different design here on these ones and a different application. As you can see, there is no more fold over underneath the rear seat there. I have mounted these permanently in so they cannot be cut off, and it makes them a lot sturdier. I think it looks really good on there. It'll give me some extra storage for when I go on rides. Plus, I've got my tank bag up there. But anyway, yeah, we're getting ready to go on a ride here. But I want to talk about the hitch system because I made a little mistake and I'm going to fix it. It's still really windy here in Illinois, by the way, but this system is upside down and it cannot be done that way. It is actually specifically designed to tow on that part and for accessories on that part. I've got it backwards, even though I'm not really towing. It's a 1,500 pound car and I'm just pulling it. But this is a 350 pound tongue weight max and a 3,000 pound towing. Anyway, moving forward, it would at least have to be flipped around the other way to be safe and to be DOT approved. But I found one that is beefier. I think it's a 4,000 and 400, which will be perfect for my system. So I ordered that. We're gonna get that installed when it arrives. That's coming in the future. Just wanted to mention that. Otherwise, everything seems to be good as far as transporting both the car and the motorcycle. Are you excited about your birthday, Jax? You got a big birthday party coming up. Happy birthday, Jax. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this video right here, guys, because we gotta celebrate Jax's birthday. And in my next video, Jax and I have a really big, exciting, crazy surprise to share with you. So I hope you will join us in 2 days. Oh boy, might break the internet. See you soon, guys. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.